Hey guys, my name is Leah from the Wellness Garden Tool Shed, and I wanted to talk to you today about manifesting and how the heck do we manifest during these crazy times where our country is in upside down world. It looks like the Nazis are trying to make a comeback and people are getting deported left and right for no reason. And the prices of everything have gone up. So how the heck are we supposed to manifest during these times? Well, I can give you an example of when I went through my own personal chaos and trying to manifest. So back in 2021, my family member that was close to me got scammed from my grandmother's inheritance money. And we're talking like $10,000, okay? And this was a pure scam thing. And this person was targeted because of the age and because of COVID and all this kind of stuff and fell prey to it and then felt really bad about it and stupid because that's what people feel like. And, you know, I lost sleep, I lost weight, but I'm like, no, there's got to be a solution that's going to be working out, because I am not accepting that the banks are not going to cover this. There's no way I was going to accept that. And I'm telling you, I was in a bad state of mind. I was so mad because the companies, you know, like the banks, the big banks say, oh, we protect your money. We look for fraudulent activity on account. No, they don't, because they make money on these transactions. So it was really hard to get out of that anger spirit, that anger energy. But the one thing I always had is like, I'm getting that money back. So even though I was in that stressful time, and yes, I lost a lot of sleep, it was a long 5 months and 2 days, that the money did come back. And guess what? It even came back with an extra $1,500 on top of it. So from what was actually lost. So there is a silver lining to these clouds. And right now, I'm trying to manifest through this horrible experience I'm going through, again, with money. Again, law of attraction. I must create this. I am the common denominator. I am fully aware. But, you know, here I'm going through this thing. You know, I'm have an investment financial planner dude, a company that we've worked with for 20 years. And, you know, decide, okay, we're ready to take our money and move out and go do something else. And only to find out that they've been raided by the FBI. I'm like, holy crapola. Like, is this really happening? I'm like, oh my God, what? This doesn't happen to normal people. Like, what? This is what? So yeah, how do you manifest with that? And at first, honestly, I thought because of the whole manifestation with, the scam money being taken and then getting back more, I was like, okay, I got this. I've gone through this before. I'm not accepting anything less than, you know, getting my money out of it. And although it's still going through, so, you know, that is the goal still for me. But yet it is freaking me out, right? So I can only imagine, you know, what people are thinking about when they are getting shipped from their homes and think, well, how the heck am I supposed to manifest anything? Well, it's really hard, okay? It just is. When you've lost your money, you've lost your home, and we're talking a lot of money, a lot of money. So, you know, things that happen to us, we can't control, but we can control our next steps. And then this is where the learning process comes. We need to take steps to find out what we can do, how, like maybe you don't have the answers yet and it seems impossible, but just knowing and having a certainty of a certain outcome that this is going to end up okay. I'm not going to be a statistic. That's been one of my mottos for like, I don't know, since I was a single mom and everybody told me I was going to ruin my life. Getting pregnant at, 20. My life didn't get ruined. And this is a step. I'm not going to lose my home or any of these things. It's just, a horrific experience to have to go through. But what are the next steps? How can we change our energy so that we can actually create miracles? Because literally, that whole experience with the scam money made $1,500 extra on top of what was taken. And then there was another incident where, my son's in college and he's moving out and he's in Boston and there's all these property management companies and they're trying to hold the deposit, do all this wacky stuff that's not even legal, like totally not even legal. So I'm like, all right, since I've learned from the first time on how to work situations, because I've talked to the OCC and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the DOJ, I've talked to everybody. And so I literally was like, oh yeah, no, you guys can't do this. This will be a walk in the park. And guess what? I made like $250 on top of that. So, so the deposit plus $250. So I'm hoping in this case it's the same thing, but it's our energy. Like if you can focus on solutions rather than the problem, that can actually help manifest stuff. Or like maybe going to Mexico, if you have family members, they seem to be really kind and people and accepting and helpful. Maybe that is the better place to go while our country's going through this. I don't know what we're going through. We're going through something, but this metamorphosis, I guess you could say. I'm hoping that this metamorphosis, we turn all mushy and destroy ourselves, turns into this beautiful butterfly. That's what I'm hoping for. So, but I'm just trying to make the point that your energy matters, and all of this energy based on fear for a while now has created this. Can you see the patterns in this? So when we start focusing on how to improve our own self and sharing it with others on solutions on how to make life better, we're going to get a much better result. So there, I will put a link in this video about manifesting with, Dr. Jim Doty. I love his explanation on that. There's also Lewis Howe's, oh my gosh, his podcast, The School of Greatness. There you go. He has a masterclass that has all these things about manifesting and energy, which is very helpful during these times because we can't ignore what's going on, but we can't keep basking in that negative energy. It's not going to do anyone good. It's only going to just allow that energy to get stronger and stronger and perpetuate more negative results. So I hope you find this interesting, useful, whatever. I hope you try it. I hope you give it a whirl. If you don't really know how to get started, I have a free download called the Shine Method, which kind of focuses your attention on like getting yourself in a serenity place so that you can actually calm your mind and start manifesting positive things. And then notice when synchronicities happen or certain messages come through that you just brush off as like coincidental, or, and know there's always hope, and then have your intentions, and then, that you empower yourself with all of these tools to create the life you want, even when we're in these types of times. I mean, just look at some of the people that have survived the Holocaust. They had that strength in their minds to create a place to escape that horrific torture, and in order to survive that and come out to tell their story. So I know, I just think of that poor guy who survives the Holocaust and then gets burned by Bernie Madoff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, am I in one of these scenes? Although I wasn't really terrorized, but oh Lord. But anyway, I want you to just think about that and just think how it can help you. This is what this is about. The Wellness Garden Tool Shed is about finding that, what are you planting in your garden? What are the tools you can use to create your abundance in your life? What kind of garden do you want to grow? A metaphorical garden, of course. So that's what I just had to get on here and talk about that, because we're in some really tough times. And what happens when we're in tough times? We create stronger people. That's what happens. So let's get on board and be strong, because with together, stronger the numbers, the better we can create something magnificent. Okay. All right. Well, you all try to have a great day and do your best to help each other, love each other, be kind. And yes, I know it's hard during this. Believe me, my shadow side wants to come out. There is a shadow side that we all have. As much as I'm into manifesting and I preach kindness and positivity, oh, don't cross me. I turn into like a stalker and all kinds of naughty things come out of my mouth. So we're human. Okay, you can get mad over this stuff, but let's not just stay in that space for too long, because that's just not going to help you in the long run. Release it, okay? Do what you need to do, then release it. So again, if you like this content, please share it with somebody who's going through something bad and rough, to know that there could be a light at the end of the tunnel. We don't know what it is yet, but I know there has to be. I do believe that altogether. And, just... please just love each other and be kind. We've got enough hate in the world right now that we don't need to take it out on each other. All right. So with that, have a great day and do the best you can. Bye.